Hello, my darlings. Hope you're all doing well. Bless you here. And this reading is going to be all about the person coming into your life to love you like nobody ever did before. So I got the urge to do this reading because I feel a lot of us were losing hope that somebody is going to come in. And if this video has found you, that's already a fantastic sign, because literally it feels like that energy is just around the corner. So before you lose hope completely, let's go ahead and get into it. And another thing I wanted to ask of you guys, I really appreciate the support. I really appreciate the comments. Please keep them coming. Helps the channel grow, helps me create content for you. So anything you can do, like, share, subscribe, hype the video up, very much appreciated. All right, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look at today's options in our little sacred space over here. So we have option number 1, which is an amethyst, option number 2, the labradorite, and option number 3, the clear quartz. See which one you're mostly drawn to, don't overthink it, and let's go ahead and get started. My amazing option number 1. If you guys were drawn to the amethyst, get comfy. Think of yourselves. Say your name out loud or in your head, helps better connect to the energies of the reading. And as usual, we're going to do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this reading is for you. You're not listening to anybody else's story. This is the pre-Raphaelite Tarot, in case you're interested. I know some of you ask me what decks I'm using. Okay, what is this, my darlings? Are you struggling? So you might be struggling financially at this particular moment. There's just this energy of lack of fun, lack of finances. And even if you are getting money, there's no sense of fun that comes with it. There's no sense of fulfillment that comes with it. I'm also seeing that you might be looking at others and you kind of go from different energies. Sometimes you look at couples and you're like, oh, how cute. And then on another day, you're like, yeah, whatever, you're in love, blah, blah. Yeah, so it's that sort of energy. But in any case, what I see is that you feel like life has not given you what it is that you wanted, what it is that you deserve. And sometimes you question, you're like, well, what the hell is wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you, my darlings. It's just that you're in the period of this 5 of Pentacles, and it's a difficult card, but let's remember it's a minor arcana, so it's something that will come to pass. Okay. You might have had to move somewhere, or you feel like you have to move somewhere. There's no clear future plan. So you might have a plan, but it's again something that makes you feel like, okay, am I going to be able to handle it financially? Am I going to be able to put it into action? So there's just this energy of lack. And they're telling me you tend to also attract people that come with this energy of lack. And that little of what you got, it seems to be taken away. And you're like, you know what, this is unfair. Now, also, they're telling me you might have cold hands, cold feet. But oh my days, are you sexy? Oh my days, are you sexy? I want to say for quite a few of you, whether you know it or not, whether you feel it or not right now, a very high sex drive. There's this energy of competitiveness when it comes to you. You might have something that has to do with reddish hair or something with color brown, red. It's coming through. Beautiful eyes. And you know when you want to, you can be almost irresistible. You know that about you. But it's just that you're not in the energy of really trying. Also, at this time, you might be thinking about a particular project or kind of getting your thoughts together when it comes to making more money. And again, look at this. We have the Leo energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is coming through. The devil at the bottom of the deck, the Capricorn. You're healing. You're healing the things that need to be healed. Or might have been in a codependent relationship dynamic, narcissistic energies coming through that's been surrounding you for a very long time. I feel that, for some of you, you might have had to sacrifice a lot of things to walk away from a very toxic and narcissistic energy, whether it was your partner, your parents, whomever, but you became stronger. But now it's like this energy of disconnect. Okay, if that sounds like you, keep on watching, my darlings. A very interesting, versatile energy that came through. Okay, so the person that I want to say wants to be with you, that needs to be with you, is close. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the cards have to say when it comes to this question, when it comes to this matter. Who, when, why, what it is that you need to know. Oh, it's a slow-moving energy. You're like, Blush Lily, I've been hearing about this person coming in soon for I don't know how much time. Well, your person is slow. What can I do? They're slow. They're thorough. They're like, driving in the first gear. Why? Let me see. You know what they're telling me? They're telling me if this person would have come in any sooner, you would have chopped them into pieces. You would have been, I'm not interested in you. Okay, why? Oh, 5 of Swords. You would have been like, hey, go take a hike. Not interested. Why? Okay, well, this person, it kind of feels like this person is going to be younger than you are. And this person will have a lot to learn. About what? No, my darlings. This was in the past. The person is still going to be younger than you are, obviously. Or maybe less experienced in something. But the reason why this person hasn't come into your life so far, they're saying, okay, well, I can't come in on one horse. I need to come in with 2 horses. I need to come in with a chariot. I need to come in with money, with intention and whatnot. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm going to tell you this. It could be that you crossed paths with this person at one point or another. I'm not saying interaction, to be honest with you, because you were busy doing whatever it is that you were doing, and they might have just kind of crossed paths with you, but I don't see you energetically noticing them. They might have noticed you, but this person does not want to come in on a broken bicycle. Does not want to come in on a broken bicycle. This person wants to come into your life with the 2 horses, 2 horsepowers, yeah, with a nice chariot over here. Does not want to mess about. Because before, if you would have met this person, you would have chopped this person to pieces, be like, what is this? What's going on? No. You might have had to earn more money. So now they got their shit together, more or less. Now they have something to offer, something to bring. And it's not just about money, although that is playing a big role over here. It's also about the maturity level. It's also about the involvement in the relationship. And you guys also, you had to think about certain things. You had to rethink certain things. Because this person, physically, they might not be what you're expecting. They're still going to be very good looking, for sure. But you might have a certain type, or you might have had a certain type. And that certain type was trouble. And you needed your sweet time to also to learn that a certain behavior, a certain look, a certain character traits means trouble. You know, when you go into a relationship with somebody and they just have the capacity to only love themselves and admire themselves because they're so good looking and they're so this and they're so that, this person has no space to love you. But this one who wants to love you, who's coming in to love you, they might look a little bit different. And again, that does not mean that they're short and ugly and whatever. No, it's not like that. It's just that they're going to look a little bit different. And before, because you had a type that you were physically attracted to, sexually attracted to, now your type is more flexible. And now you're going to notice them. Now you're going to find them attractive, interesting, so on and so forth. Okay. You also had to walk away from something. They're telling me maybe it has to do with this story about narcissists, maybe just something toxic, because you also needed to make a decision to walk away from something, or even right now, you might be in this decision making mode, and hopefully, this reading is going to help you a little bit to make that decision because you know that at the end of the day, at the end of the road, or somewhere in the middle of the road, you're going to meet someone special. Someone special. Okay, so let's see how you're going to meet this person. It's funny, I feel like there are going to be a couple of options, guys, because this is a general reading. I feel like there are going to be a couple of options. Mirror. Okay, for some of you in a shopping mall, in a shop where you're trying something, it's quite interesting. This person either comes through with a compliment or some sort of question. It's very easygoing. It's very matter of factly. It's either like, you know, you're trying something on, they're trying something on. They come up, either give you a compliment or they're trying something on and they ask you for your opinion. There's no like big thing over here. It's very nice. It's very easy. It's very easygoing. Also, this could be when you're dressing up to go somewhere. Yeah, because you're looking in the mirror. You're like, okay, that's great. I'm looking good. It could be at some sort of event where there are mirrors and lights. Yeah, but it comes to very easygoing energy. And you just start having a chat. There are no crazy butterflies. The earth isn't shaking. Your heart isn't pounding. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay, so like I said, either you or your significant other, you're finishing up some sort of cycle of needing to break up with somebody, needing to leave somebody, needing to leave a particular place. So it's not just about a relationship. This could also be talking about work. This could be talking about a particular place. Also, to answer your question, why? Because it's you know, when we're in a place of hopelessness, sometimes we need to stay there for a little while to heal and do whatever, and to complete the grieving process. To complete the grieving process, and that's completely normal. When we're stuck there for too long, that's not very good. Yeah, look at this, beautiful. Because you have the roses over here, you have the love, the romance, and affection. Now, I will tell you this. For some of you, this person you already met. And so I'm getting quite a few things. Let me talk about them. Because again, I want to say that this is a general reading. You know, when we're talking about private readings, things are much more precise over there. But here, because this is a general reading, I have to mention, for some of you, it's either your ex, somebody you friend zoned, somebody who friend zoned you, like somebody coming back after having taken a good long look at themselves, back into your life with a different energy, with a much more mature approach, and they're coming in with a lot of romance. For some of you, I'm also seeing meeting in a coffee shop. Especially, you know, if you have the G, J, and D in your names. Because literally at the bottom of the deck, look, I have letting go and then making amends, like somebody coming back. But if you're single, ready to mingle, if you're not letting anybody from the past, like I said, a shopping center, some sort of event, a shop, a coffee shop, maybe a flower shop as well. And at the time when you are uncertain, see, I see for some of you, you're like, oh, Leslie, I don't know if the past guy comes back or if the past girl comes back, I don't know. Do I want them back? Do I not want them back? Okay. Now, there's a little bit of a hint When we're talking about uncertain, it's like 50-50. So it could be a little bit of an indication, like they're giving me the house number 50 or a 50% off, during some sort of sale. That is also coming through. Okay. Now then, what we're going to do is we're going to try and take a look at the timing. When is this person coming into your life? Show me. Oh my days. Guys. Now, are you in shock or are you in shock? Very soon. I told you very soon. For some of you, look at this. It's this week. It's literally this week. And I feel for a lot of you, this is for those who know of this person already. This might be happening already. As I'm doing this reading, you're like, oh my God, Blajili, that sounds exactly like me, my ex, or this past person came back. We're meant to meet this week. And even if you're single, ready to mingle, guys, it could be happening this week. So if you've been planning to go shopping or planning to go to some sort of event, go. Okay, I will pull out one more card. Oh, no, not one. Not one. Okay, let's go with the flow over here. Tak. December of this year. And here, so for some of you, December, whenever you're watching it, hold on, I need to get my thoughts back in order. All over the place, different energies. It's like you're trying to influence this too much. Coming back to the sacred place. Okay, so for some of you this week, for some of you December of this year, and here we have some sort of scary hand. Your wish requires to pay a huge price. Okay, it's not that ominous. It's not that deep. So it kind of feels, for some of you, what is that huge price? Oh, guys, you're not making it easy for me, are you? You're not making it easy for yourself. Make a choice. Make a choice not to sacrifice. They're telling me that's it. You don't have to overcome numerous obstacles. This is more of a thought pattern that I'm seeing. It's like you're trying to compromise with yourself. You think that love requires so many sacrifices and this and that. No. Your wish does not require for you to pay a huge price. You can be happy in a healthy relationship. It's possible. It doesn't have to be some sort of runner, chaser, not knowing, situationship that's lasting 3 years. No. Come on. No. They're saying choose. Choose. And if you choose to go the easy route, the loving route, it's coming through very soon. Tak, as a little bit of a bonus, you guys are like really scared of this. I don't understand. Like as soon as it came very close to you, you were like, oh my God, taken aback. It's okay. Trust the process. All right, and just to kind of see what this oracle has to say. I think I'm making this video a little bit too long, am I? Oh, dear Jesus. Here, we're talking about the ex again, yeah? So this person had secrets from you. This person was lying to you. Over and over again. Looking into your beautiful eyes and talking shit right into your face. So I want to say, for some of you, you're going to know that if you get back with your ex, it's just going to start all over again, isn't it? For some of you, you know that if you get back with your ex right now, it's going to be different. See, it's that energy of not choosing the hard way. Because exes are different. Situations are different. And this reading is trying to cover a big audience. But for the majority of you, they're recommending healing from the past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. It wasn't even talking about the relationship, it was talking about you. It's hard for you to trust. And I'm giving you a big, big hug, my darlings, because I know exactly what you're going through. And it takes courage, it takes time, and it takes guts to trust again. So, trust the right person. Yourself. All right, my darlings, this is where I'm going to end your reading. And I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype me up a little bit. Let's make the channel grow. And if you're up for a personal reading, my darlings, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. In the same place, you'll find the link to my Patreon page with over 200 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal reads, and much, much more. Alright, guys. Bless Lily out. Bye now. Amazing option number 2. If you guys were drawn to the labradorite, hi and welcome to your reading. Get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. A little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is your reading, your story. Think of yourselves. Say your name out loud or in your head helps you better connect to the energies of this spread, of this flow. All right, show me. Show me what's up with you. Option number 2. Okay. Getting some sort of closure finally. Realizing that you yourself are freaking amazing. So letter M is coming through. You might have changed the color of your hair or the style of your hair recently. I do see that you are somebody who's quite possibly very capable when it comes to speaking other languages. You've traveled to quite a few places, lived in quite a few places. I don't know if Halloween was big for you because they're showing me pumpkins. And quite possibly, you know, you're somebody who absolutely loves Halloween. The pumpkin spice lattes, the trees, the autumn energy. You might have been born in autumn. Strong connection to the internet, either a strong social media presence or working remotely, working over the internet. You find it easy to communicate with people from different places when you're in the mood to communicate. Because sometimes you're just like, oh, you know what, I don't want to see anything or anybody. And sometimes you're very open. So you're like sometimes an extrovert, sometimes an introvert. Also, another thing, it's quite interesting. They're telling me that you enjoy different snacks from different parts of the world, different cuisines. So maybe some sort of sweets from Japan, French pastries. I don't know, something like American food as well. Indian. You know, it's like a very interesting thing. Like somebody might look at you and be like, oh, she eats random things, or he eats random things from time to time. Yeah, just a little beautiful thing about you. Oh, what happened here? What is it with you and letter M and A? M and A. Like, what was this tower about? Damn, okay. I hear you. So first and foremost, you, my lovely option number 2, you're bringing 3 major arcanas my way. You're like, not to brag, blush, Lily, but I've been through hell and back. And I've become stronger. And I've become more beautiful. And I've become more confident. I want to say to you, well done. I do. Strong Leo energy. I want to say you have a bossy vibe. So you might be somebody in a position of authority, or you just have this energy of somebody who's a leader when you need to be. At the same time, you're not somebody who goes and just has an argument with somebody for the sake of it. I see that you choose to spend your energy wisely. Maybe recovering from some sort of illness, Sometimes when you get up too fast, your head gets dizzy. Or maybe planning to go to the gym. My days, you went through something very difficult. I know I'm putting a positive spin on the whole thing, guys, because I'm trying to keep this reading lighthearted. But I see that you've been through shit. I honestly do. Very, very difficult thing. Very difficult thing. You might not find yourselves in the place that you call home. You might not feel that you have a home on this earth. I feel that you loved very strongly once. And you invested. You invested more major arcanas. But you compare yourselves, sometimes too much, to other people. Okay, I could talk about you for days. But let's go ahead and take a look at the person who's coming in to love you like nobody else has ever done. And the only card that fell out, by the way, is the Lover's card. So somebody is definitely coming in. Whether you want it or not, they are there. If that sounds like you, keep on watching, my darlings. But you really need somebody to talk to, because of the things that you've been through. Not a lot of people can understand you. Not a lot of people can relate to you. There might sometimes be a culture difference as well. And you might have lost somebody very dear to you. Might have lost maybe multiple people. And I'm giving you a big, big hug. It's very difficult for you to find the right person, because you need that emotional connection, that emotional intelligence. And you're not going to settle for anything less than. Okay. This person that's coming in, they're strong as hell as well. I wanted to say strong as fuck. I know I'm swearing a lot today, guys. I'm sorry, but it's just one of those days. Sometimes the the energy is so strong, I need to put it into much stronger, harsher words. But I do it in a nice voice, so that's fine. Anyways, the person that's coming into your life is a very tasty fruit. I don't know why I said that. But there's something about the way that they are. They will remind you of some sort of fruit. In a good way. Juicy, plump, nice, refreshing, extra zesty, or there's something about them. So you're getting somebody who's an entrepreneur, guys. This person is incredibly independent. They are leaders. They are leaders. And at the beginning of your relationship, your energy might clash a little bit. Because both very strong personalities, both with a very strong background when it comes to experience, both quite ambitious, but I feel you find a nice balance. You will find a nice balance. As long as you don't go into competition with one another, you'll be fine. But I feel like sometimes you, my lovely option number 2, you tend to go into this energy of competition when you don't need to. Sometimes you need to compete, at other times you don't. So anyways, the person that I see coming in here is somebody who most probably works for themselves, somebody who is an authoritative figure, somebody who commands respect, somebody who is not going to play around with games, high sex drive, high ambitions, very well, okay, my ladies, for you, very well endowed. Let's just leave that on the table. Yes. And I want to say, well off. This person does not play around. Okay. I came, I saw, I conquered. Veni vidi, yeah. Veni vici. Damn, you're like, stay away. Oh, you guys are making me laugh. You're like, stay away, damn it. It's like, no, let's make this work. No, you're going to go into this energy of competition. You're going to keep them at an arm's length. First and foremost, there's another person that's coming in over here. How very interesting. But this person that's coming in to love you, they're smart. Incredibly smart. But I wouldn't say, like, the only thing I'm not going to say, guys, is I'm not getting a lot of, how do I put it? Like, this person is not overly emotional. They're more practical with the cards that I'm seeing. Practical. They're more about actions, not words. Smart, logical. But with this person, you're going to feel incredible. Incredible. Damn, no, you're marrying this person. You're marrying this person. So they're not going to be overly romantic and they're not going to write you love poems. No, that's not the sort of person. But if you get into some sort of trouble, they're going to be there for you. If you need support, they're going to be there for you. If you need something done, they're going to be able to do that for you. This person, the verse. Very good looking, attractive. If we're talking about a man, he's got a beard for sure, my darlings. A beard, nicely kept. The eyes are absolutely stunning. If we're talking about a woman, she is like, her whole presence just says, don't F with me. I love it. I love it. Now, guys, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to read for both genders. So I like something that you want to see in a man, you wouldn't really want to see in a woman, and vice versa. So I'm trying to sometimes over-explain things. But I'm sure you understand what I mean. Here I'm getting a badass. Beautiful. Beautiful. Generous. Good when it comes to the bedroom. You're going to be the empress. He's going to be the emperor. And vice versa. Well, this is a power couple. This is good. This person was worth the wait. But this person, if you, like the thing that they're saying, if you compete with this person, this relationship is screwed. Okay, let's see how you're going to meet. You gotta be a team with this person, guys. That's the one thing that cards want you to know. If you compete, it's going to be a losing battle. You'll just torture one another, and it's not going to be love, it's going to be a competition where nobody wins. Okay, how are you going to meet this person for me? Oh my god. Why do you not want to meet this person now? Look at this. You're like, don't care. But show me, show me. It's like you're hiding the head in the sand, and then you just kind of peek with one eye out. I'm still going to find out. You know what? Oh, this is amazing. You're going to be facing some sort of fear. Some sort of fear you're going to be facing. So if you're afraid of going, okay, let's be extreme over here a little bit. If you're afraid of going bungee jumping, yeah? And then you decide to go, you meet this person. If you're afraid of big crowds and you decide to go to an event that has a lot of people, you're going to meet them. This one is all about facing some sort of challenge, some sort of fear. And it's amazing because it sets you free and it helps you meet the love of your life. So it's something that gives you a certain amount of anxiety, but you know that anxiety is just preventing you from living your full life. And it doesn't have to be bungee jumping. It doesn't have to be like, a parachute. But whatever it is that you feel you wanted to do, but you were a little bit scared, or you're like, oh, the time has passed and blah, blah, blah. You're still going to go. For some of you, it will be, making a presentation. If you have fear of public speaking, you will overcome that fear and you will meet them when you're delivering a presentation. For some of you, if you're afraid of traveling by yourself, and you decide to go somewhere by yourself, this is when you're going to meet them. Do you see what I mean? So this is very interesting, my lovely option number 2. They're telling me when you face a certain fear, big or small. Big or small. And that person is going to be there to cheer you on. And you, because you're going to be in that mood, you might be like, go take a hike. And they'll be like, what the hell, I'm just trying to help. Maybe that's why you're going to be a little bit defensive, because you might be nervous. You might be nervous. And I absolutely love this energy, because they're not giving me a specific place, but they're telling me energetically is when you face your fear. Whatever it is, guys. If you're afraid of even speaking a different language, you've been learning, whatever it is for you, you will know. It's like I want to give more and more examples, but they're telling me to shush and hush and whatnot. Let me see if anything else comes through, because at the end of the day, this is a general reading, and maybe I will get something a little bit more specific. For some of you, in a bank or a place that has, well, it's a posh place, right? It's a posh place, it's an expensive place. And again, maybe if you have a little bit of an imposter syndrome and you're afraid of going to certain places, you know, some shops, some restaurants, some hotels, they just make us feel sometimes a little bit uncomfortable. Like it's too much, it's like too expensive, it's too posh, it's too whatever, you know. But I feel, again, maybe you want to try something and you end up going to some sort of hotel, or you want to start a business, you go to get a loan in a bank. You're still going to challenge something. You're still going to challenge yourself, challenge certain beliefs, come out of your comfort zone. And this is when you meet your significant other. And I want to say, for you, option number 2, this is going to be your future spouse. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the timing. The chair is so squeaky, I need a new chair. All right, let's see if we can get an actual timing. A few weeks, like I said, you know what? It's on the doorstep. The person is near. A few weeks. This is a timeless reading, you know, from whenever you're watching this. A few weeks. 2, 3, 4 weeks. Maximum 5 to 6 weeks, guys. I want to pull out more cards for you. Maybe you're afraid, like I said, of going to some sort of airport or some sort of place. It's right in front of you. Maybe you may need to pay the price. Well, you might need to pay the price for whatever it is that you're going to do. But it's very close. I'm not going to be pulling out any cards, guys. It's weeks. Weeks, maximum 1 month and a half for you. 1 month and a half for you. Easy. Nice and easy. Let's go ahead and take a look at your relationship here. Connection. Love is a bridge connecting souls. Cherish those connections. So for some of you, like I said, it could be in a place where there's like a hanging bridge, or you don't like bridges, you don't like heights, but you might end up going to a place that's a little bit elevated. But the connection is going to be there. Meeting each other halfway. You'll meet new love interest at the party or a night out for some of you. Okay. So you might be dressing up, you might be, if parties aren't your thing, if you're not a very social person, then it's definitely getting out of your comfort zone, going to a party, and maybe even dressing up. But look at this. For some of you, it feels like it could be an international connection. And they're telling me that it's going to be very passionate. Very passionate. Erotic, passionate, ambitious, fun. And you're going to be able to keep that flame of passion going. You're going to be able to not make this relationship boring ever. This is what they're telling me. All right, my lovely option number 2. That's what I see for you, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype this video up. Very much appreciated. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this reading. All right, my lovely option number 2. Take care now. Bye. Now then, my amazing option number 3. If you guys were drawn to the clear quartz, and welcome to your reading. Get comfy. Let's do a little bit of an energy check-in so you guys can make sure that this is your reading. Show me. Tell me. My darlings, I'm going to open a little secret. I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you release a little bit of your control, the world is not going to end. The sky is not going to fall down. The rivers are still going to be running. The sun is still going to be shining. You've got too much going on. You've taken on way much upon yourself. I don't know what you're going to tell me. Blush the leaf, I'm not going to do it. Then who is going to do it? And you need to oversee things. Basically, I've got a little bit of a gorgeous or very handsome control person over here. Now, you've had to deal with a lot. You have had loads of experiences, maybe different careers, different countries, different situations. It might even feel like you lived your life over and over again, yeah? Like you have 10 lives in one. And you've learned to be maybe hyper independent. But sometimes, let's be honest, you hide behind your hyper independence. You hide from being hurt again. You hide from wanting to maybe even communicate with certain people again. And if they gave out medals for being brave, you would have a bunch of them. You'd probably have a coat full of medals, a medal coat. Yeah, you're hiding. Look at this. You turned your beautiful bum towards relationships. You're like, yeah, whatever. It's not for me. It's not for me. Yep. Look at this. Now here you've turned your bum. Here you've put yourself in a restrictive situation. I always want to say, guys, how often do you leave your house? Not just to go to work or grocery shopping, but maybe you haven't been as social as you would like to be. Social media doesn't count, guys. I mean, actual social face-to-face interaction. Don't roll your eyes at me. It feels like you think, guys, love is something that's either made up or you're no longer believing that it exists. But the truth of the matter is, you're keeping yourself safe. You tell yourself those things to keep yourself safe. Very skilled, very talented. People admire you. People look at you, people admire you. Yeah, look at this. People admire you. But you don't let people close. Not at all. It takes you ginormous amounts of effort to let somebody come close. You have an amazing body, whatever your shape, weight. Like there are people that are literally looking at you and salivating. Oh, you're not for everybody, but there's definitely some sort of connoisseurs that really like your shape, your size, your something about you. Mm-hmm. You over here, you're like, I'm busy making money. I'm doing whatever it is that I need to do. Some of you have a kid or a pet. You're focusing on bringing them upright and happy. You are somebody who's able to come up with solutions, but sometimes you can be quite harsh when it comes to your words. Sarcastic, sometimes it's eccentric. Definitely not a wallflower over here. At this particular moment, you might be wondering how to make more money. And you were once very generous with the wrong people. Very generous with the wrong people. I do see that there are people who like you, and you kind of sometimes toy around with the idea, could this be like somebody who's worth my time or not? But here I'm getting exhaustion. Honestly, guys, exhaustion. It's a little bit as if you exhaust yourself with other things, with thoughts, with troubles, with work, so that you don't really have time or energy for relationships. And again, for quite a few of you, this is a coping mechanisms. But as a professional, you are absolutely amazing. If that sounds like you, my darlings, Keep on watching. Because the person who's coming in to love you, I almost want to say forcefully love you in a good way, yeah? Is coming in. I'm going to use a different deck because the other deck is just as exhausted as you are, right? Need to get some rest. All right, so who's this person? Boom. The person of fire, the person who has a lot of vitality, might be somebody who has a very strong connection to sports, to needing to be the first one. This person has a lot of energy, guys. Almost like an energizer. Mm-hmm. Deals with a lot of people. Able to handle a lot of information. People look up to this person. Most likely this person is going to be divorced. Most likely. And very, look, two peas in a pod. Two peas in a pod. You know what? This person will not want a relationship either. This is very interesting. They're bringing two people that have lost faith in love together. Oh, this is going to be a fun ride. This person is incredibly skillful, but doubts themselves. And also lived in different countries, in different cities, tried different things. At this particular moment, most probably works for themselves or has a boss status of some sort. Definitely properties, definitely cars, for sure. Scars. Might have had a near-death experience at one point or another. Has scars, has undergone quite a few things. All over the place. Option number 3. Not only do I have to convince you that this person is coming in, but I'm also convincing them simultaneously that you are also coming into their life. Another 10 of what you call them? 10 of Wands. You know, you're coming into each other's lives to help each other get rid of very limiting thoughts and ideas when it comes to love. That's it for both of you. It's not just going to be your transformation, it's going to be their transformation as well. Two people that have no hope in love, in happiness, in whatever, come together to find out that life can be beautiful with the right type of weirdo by their side. You're going to be just the right amount of weird for them. They're going to be just the right amount of weird for you. Person most likely likes to wear black. Black, darker colors, very sexy, very seductive, very wise, does not talk a lot. More kind of lost in thought. But then once you get to know this person, you will see the amount of beautiful ideas they have. This person can be a doctor as well, because I keep getting this energy of sports, health, something that has to do with recovery, restoration. And you are going to have this magical glow up over here. Because the two of you, you're going to support each other very nicely. And this person is definitely coming in. Might be, they keep on telling me to let you know to go out of the house, to take a trip, to travel, to go somewhere else. Take a chance. They keep on saying take a chance. Because this person is also going to get a magical kick up their butt from the universe to go and do something. And so are you. Because both of you, you're sitting at homes and like expecting a miracle to happen for this person to knock on their door. No, my darlings. But here, it's so, I know you can be very difficult sometimes. Option number 3. Very difficult to convince. Yeah, Glash Lily, yeah. I've seen them before. I've known them before, like the type. No, this is different because they're saying the same thing. They're like, I'm so freaking disappointed. Like, what's the point? But how the two of you open up nicely. Oh my days, how you open up nicely. Funny enough, when the two of you meet and that connection does finally form, it's kind of like you're opening the pathways to one another and for one another for more abundance, for more fun in your life. I'm just getting like, two introverts that don't believe in love meet. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and take a look at how you're going to meet. Miraculously. By the way, I know some of you want clarity whether it's your ex or not. Not really, no. For 99% of you, no, it's not going to be your ex. It's not going to be somebody you had a previous experience with. How are you going to meet? Yeah, you're going to piss each other off. Great. Aggressive, determined. Yeah, you meet with some sort of conflict. Fantastic. Fantastic option number 3. Okay. Look at all the 7s coming through. So I'm going to tell you this. Either you're going to go to some sort of event, you listen to me, you listen to the cards, you'll be like, whatever, Blush Lily, I better meet somebody there. And you're going to go and meet somebody, but this person either bumps into you, you bump into them, you spill the drink, they spill the drink, they tell you to hush, you tell them to hush. My God, this is amazing. Like, there's so much sexual energy, there's so much aggression that's coming in over here. But aggression, not in a sense, that you're going to end up slapping each other around. No. It's more like, it's a very raw and very authentic energy. There's no pretense, there's no like trying to be nice. No. Both of you, you're going to tell each other to piss off before you strike up a conversation. Don't ask me how it's going to happen, it is going to happen. So it's either they are going to come up to you and say, hey, look, you know what, it's just a shitty day, I apologize and whatever, or you make a joke out of it. But this is quite interesting. For some of you, it could also be that somebody gives you shit and then this person stands up for you and also goes into the energy of aggression, but not towards you, towards the person who's being shitty to you. This is also an option. This is also an option. And of course, I can't ignore, I will take a look at the timing separately in a second, but I can't ignore this card that this could be happening within a few days. So maybe you're going somewhere on the weekend. Yeah? Maybe you're going somewhere on the weekend. Or you're going to decide to go somewhere in the near future within the next few days. Yeah, some sort of wedding, birthday party, christening, some sort of event. A show, a quiz, a performance, a stand-up show. You're like, I don't want to go. And somebody's like, come on, you gotta. Some sort of celebration, gathering with friends. Yeah, that person of fire. Excuse me. Now, for some of you, it's going to be at the airport. At the airport or somewhere where you travel. Airport, taxi station, train station. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at when. You might not be in a good mood when you meet. But that's all going to change. All right, show me when. For some of you, like I said, look at this, December. December. This is a timeless reading. So this is what I want to say, guys. If you're watching this, right, hold on. Let me do the calculations. Because I'm doing this reading in November. For some of you, it's going to be in December. But if you're watching this reading after November and after December, this could be an indication of within a month from when you're going to watch this reading. For some of you, like I said, it's going to be within a few days, literally a few days. And that's why I wanted to just do a reading on like this person is near, this person is close. Because I felt it. And the cards and the universe and your higher self and your spiritual team, they don't want you to run away from it or to be scared of it, or if it doesn't kind of fit into your idea of how it was supposed to happen, they don't want you to miss out on it or to overlook it. It's still going to happen. It's still going to do whatever it is that it needs to do. However, why make it more complicated? Make your life easier. A few weeks later, the same cards keep coming in. The same cards keep coming in, guys. I will be giving you a little bit of a spoiler. Pretty much the same cards came through for all of the three options. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. At the time of full moon for somebody. In a few weeks. Or December. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and take a look at your relationship a little bit. Oh, that squeaky chair. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. Okay. So this is interesting. Like I said, it's going to be an interesting ride. Both of you, you're going to teach each other how to treat one another. And it's quite funny that your relationship, your connection begins with that energy of aggression. You know what? And it's fantastic. Because both of you, you will see each other in people don't really like being seen when they're angry or sad or whatever. But you, from the beginning, it's very seen, as a matter of fact. And you are going to teach each other how to treat one another. And it's a great thing. Because both of you are going to have very strong boundaries. And what they're showing me is there's going to be this meeting, then there's going to be a little bit of time apart, a long time. And you will both see that maybe you overreacted, that maybe, I want to say, you know what, you will see the red flags within you. Not so much within the other person, but it's funny how they're going to be like, it's a mirror. You will see your own red flags. They will see their red flags. It will give you the time and the wisdom to work on your own boundaries. Then there's going to be some sort of alone time. And through that alone time, the two of you, you're kind of, I want to say, being molded for this relationship. And then the two of you, you're most likely to go into some sort of place where beautiful things are going to happen. This is what I will tell you. So that hideaway is when you're kind of away from the world. We're just the two of you. It's a very secluded place. It could be a place in the park. It could be a place, in some sort of restaurant, but it's very secluded. It's like your little hideaway thing. Because I'm seeing that you're connecting on a different level. And this place is going to be special for you in one way or another. Then they're showing me that you're going to do a lot of things together. That energy of togetherness. And I want to get this card out. Hopefully it's not too far away. No, it's not. Look at how similar. Look at how similar these energies are. How similar these what you call them, pictures are. The energy of togetherness and transformation through togetherness. Rubbing off on each other very nicely, but also mirroring each other's, like I said, red flags, destructive tendencies, self-sabotaging tendencies. And you putting out each other's negativity and distrust. I want to see both of you, you're going to hold each other while you're learning to walk the path of love. It's a very balanced relationship. It's not one leads and the other one follows. No, it's sometimes you lead, sometimes they lead. In different aspects. You're finding your footing. For both of you, it's going to be a different sort of relationship. And it's going to be incredibly transformative. Your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So we've already done some sort of shift with this reading in order for you to start believing a little bit, that it's not going to be, some sort of Disney fairy tale. No, it's going to be very real. It's going to be very raw. It's going to be full of emotions, but it's going to be yours, and it's going to be love. And it's going to be acceptance. And it's going to be a partnership. So maybe you don't believe in fairy tales. Maybe you don't believe like miracles happen or whatever. And you needed to hear a very real story where nobody's perfect, nobody's rescuing anybody, where two people, they don't necessarily always know how to live this crazy life, come together and make things work. Because it is going to be true love for you. A deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. Because through thick and thin, guys, over here, the two of you are going to stick together. Through losses, through gains, through ups and downs. You're going to be there for one another. When you annoy the hell out of one another, when you love each other endlessly, you're still going to be there for yourself, for each other. And that's absolutely fantastic. And this is where I'm going to end your readings, my darling. Because I'm already, lost for words. It's difficult. Option number 3, I know it's difficult for you to believe. I know it's difficult for you to trust. And I think you definitely need to get some sort of rest. And so do I. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, my dears. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype this video up. I would really appreciate it. Patreon is always waiting for you. So do check it out. And take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye.